ya? It's Sunday morning still. Almost afternoon though. I'm on my way to Walmart and Lowe's Foods. Not Walmart, Walgreens. Sorry. Walgreens. And Lowe's Foods. I want to say Food City. I thought, we don't even have a Food City. And the only reason that came to mind was because, I don't know, I guess I was thinking about the race, the Food City 500 or whatever it is now. I'm all over the place, aren't I? That's the way it is when you get old. You want to say something and then you end up saying something else. Just like the other day when I said Ulta sale instead of Sephora sale. It was on my mind, Sephora, but I said Ulta. And I used to get on to other creators or gurus for saying that stuff. And I'm just as guilty. Oh well. All right, let's talk about the makeup. We're wearing Seint foundation today, 3D foundation, mixed with a sample tube of the Armani Crema Nude Tinted Moisturizer, whatever it is. I ordered it off eBay because I really do like that, but it's expensive. And I've noticed, even though it's cooler, that my Seint is already getting harder, more difficult to spread on my face when I use it. It's because it's downstairs, I guess, and it's cooler down there. I have to move it to the bathroom. Even though I'm a Seint artist, that is not my foundation of choice. Y'all probably know that by now because I don't wear it as often. I hate to say that, but it's not. I probably shouldn't even say all the stuff, but I'm in it now. And I you know me, I can't stay with one foundation forever. I move on to something else. It's just the nature of the beast with me. So, the only foundation I'd say that's in my arsenal of foundations that I've had for a long, long time would be the Double Wear, but I don't wear it near like I did at one time. But I do keep it for whatever reason, I guess. But you know, it's not the same formula that it was when it first started. It's changed over the years. They tweaked it just a little bit here and there. And I know there for a while people hated it when they first tweaked it. But then all of a sudden, the power of social media, everybody loved it again. All right, my eyes, making mauves. Can't get away from it, but I do need to order a new palette. No mascara today. Eyeliner is that Tarte one. It's okay. I wouldn't buy it. I'm glad I got it in my box, but I'm glad I never bought it because it's just not that great. It's all right. It's all right. What else? Blush and bronzer. What little I got on is Seint. You know, I do think Seint's strongest point for me is the blushes. I do sometimes will put them on my lips, but I use them more for blushes. That's what I think their strong suit is, for me. I don't think you could go wrong with any of their blushes. And there's a lot of you that prefer the foundation. It's just, for whatever reason, it doesn't work with my skin as well as liquid does. Just don't. I hate to say it, it just don't. Anyway, but it might work for you. I'm wearing my Reed Timmer shirt, Dominator 4. Of course, the Dominator 4 is the one that's still in Florida on Pine Island. He hasn't been able to get, they have a temporary bridge up right now, but I don't know if he can't. I don't know if the wrecker can get there right yet or what's going on, but he hasn't brought it back to South Carolina yet. He did tell yesterday what he was going to do with the vehicle. He's already purchased another 2018 Subaru Forester. He's taken the door panels off of Dominator 4 and putting them on the new, or the 2018, because his was a 2018. Here comes Dave. He's got a skeleton on top of his car. He's got a skeleton on top of his car. He thinks he's cool. Anyway, what was I saying? What's he blowing at? I was talking about Dominator 4. Dominator 4, he's bought a 2018. Sorry, he called me. See what I was doing. Sometimes I don't tell him when I'm leaving the house. You know, sometimes you gotta be mysterious. Anyway, I'm gonna need some hair now. I'm wearing the Dominator 4 t-shirt. Told you that. I'm wearing my tornado earrings because I'm a tornado, and my tornado necklace that says I'm the storm. So beware. I'm the storm. Oh, I think he's taking the hood off of Dominator 4 too, and putting it on the new one. And I mean, the main reason for that is because that car means so much to him. And of course the insides is ruined now. The whole, you know, engine, everything is ruined because it was underwater. But he can, you know, use parts of it to feel like he still has a part of it with him. He's like me with cars. You know, when I trade a car in or whatever, oh, I would trade them in. I don't really sell them. I do cry. Do y'all do that? If y'all trade a car in, do y'all cry? I do. I cry. I'd keep them all if I could. That'd be pretty bad. I mean, not that I've had that many cars. I keep them till they about won't run anymore. I'm not one of these people who has to have a new car every so many years. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's the way you are. I'm not saying that there is. I'm just saying for me, I can't do that. I get attached to a vehicle too much. Maybe if I only drove it a year, I wouldn't get attached to it. No, I'd still get attached to it. It's just the way I am. I get attached to everything. My lips. I didn't tell you what my lips was. I know I'm all over the place. My lips are Lisa Eldridge Velvet Blush. I think that's the color. If it's not, it'll be below. It is 65 degrees, it says. We are going to have a cold spell coming in. A cold front, whatever you want to call them. And it's going to turn it extremely cold for this year, for this time of the year, I'll put it that way. So I was did my little sweater weather thing this morning, you know, the sweater weather I did it with the temps. It's not cold enough you have to put on my sweater, but it is cold enough for me or chilly enough, it's not cold by any means, to put on my heavier shirts. And no, I didn't iron it. I know you can tell I didn't iron it. I really don't care. I'm just going gallivanting around. Yes, if I was going to work, or I guess I should have ironed it for y'all. Sorry, I didn't. Y'all forgive me for not ironing the shirt for y'all. I would never leave the house in a shirt that wasn't ironed. See what happens when you get older. Looks like ain't nobody here. Guess that's a good thing. I guess that's a good thing. My aunt, she got mad over here the other day, said she's never coming back. But now, who does she want to come over here for? Me. She got mad. She will not use a smartphone. And there were some coupons that she wanted to use or whatever, but she didn't have them with her. And she wouldn't. She said she didn't know how to bring them up on her smartphone. And if that's what she had to do, she was never coming back to this store, is what she told them. I hope I don't become like that when I'm in my 70s. I hope I don't. All right, I'm gonna close. I may be back before I go to Lowe's. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you, bye. Okay, let's do a Walgreens haul. And I really didn't get that much, although it costed a lot. Most of it for my mom, but anyway, there's a few things for me. All right, I'm going to start checking my blood sugar more regularly. So I bought me a new monitor, new glucose monitor with, I'm not diabetic, but I'm afraid I could be getting that way if I don't start doing better. Blood glucose meter. It's got Bluetooth on it. I got my mom some butterscotch candy. She's wanting hard candy because she, you know, she quit smoking and she needs something in her mouth. I bought, of course, I had to get some pictures for work. I bought this e.l.f. brush. I bought these hair accessory headbands. And I ordered that. If you follow Nora Knits on Facebook, I can't even think for a channel name, and it was on the top. Happiness Sparkles. You know, she knits, and I ordered a one of those pom-pom beanies from her. Toboggans, whatever you want to call them. Okay, of course I had to get the alcohol swabs, the glucose strips, and the lancets. And then I bought, this was on sale, the Neutrogena body oil. I love this body oil in the winter, and it was buy one get 50% off the other. So I bought 2 of them. And did I get everything? Yep, that's it. That's it. As I said, it wasn't much. It was just little, I mean, a couple of big items. Now that brush is one that has been on, everyone's talking about. Let's see what you know, every F brush I have ever bought, after about the 3rd time I wash it, it starts shedding. So I hope this one's not the same. This is what it looks like. It says Flawless Face. I think this is the one that went viral on TikTok. I don't know. We'll find out. It may not be. If somebody knows if this is not it, then let me know. But I think it's the one. It's soft, but I'm afraid. Maybe I'm too rough on them, but you know, it was $7, and we'll see. Like I said, I love that little kabuki brush they had, but it would shed every time that I would, and it didn't matter if I was delicate or what I used, it would start shedding. And I can't stand when them brushes start shedding on my face. It just drives me crazy. So anyway, that's all of that. So let's go. And I got a bunch of coupons. $7. And they do have a vein now, which, you know, I noticed that Skin Truth, Brianna's website, stopped selling a vein. And I bet that's why, because since they're now at the drugstore. Well, at Walgreens, I'll put it that way. It's in their, you know, their luxury side, where it has Bioderma, Avene, Vichy, and Roche-Posay. That's what I'm trying to say. I was thinking of the Cica cream. Roche-Posay. It's where those are. So did they get bought out? I wonder. And that's why they're in the drugstore now. Now I know they've been available on Amazon for a while, but I know she used to carry them. And then when I went over there to her website the other day, that it was gone. Because I noticed Walgreens had a cream on their Prime Day sale for like $25. I should have got it. Over here it was $38. Maybe it's, if it's, you know, I like to buy local when I can, but if I can save, let's just say, if I can save more than $5, then I'm ordered offline. I'm sorry, I am. But if I'm not, then I'm going to try to buy it local. And I don't know why I want that cream. I don't really need it. I've got enough creams right now. I just prefer creams in a jar. Now, I know that we went through that time when creams in a jar wasn't considered sanitary, or, you know, supposedly they went bad. And I'm sure that some of them go bad faster, but unless you've got some really actives, they're not going bad. I'm going to get me some coffee first. So, I just like and I use a spatula. It's not that I stick my fingers in there. I use a spatula. So, and I always sanitize the spatula. I just liked being able to get everything out of there. I don't like cutting open things. I don't like having to squeeze things or try to keep pumping everything out. I just prefer jar packaging. It's just the way I am when it comes with my skincare. And I will use a product with jar packaging before I will, you know, something else. Now, I will tell you, my nose is running. All right, I thought that light was going to change. I don't have a Kleenex in here, I don't guess. I thought I put some in here. There's the truck key. I left it out here all night. Let me find a Kleenex. I'll be back. I've got that air cut down, but I can't stand it off. I'm still hot. Okay, I'm going to cut that vent down. Anyway, I found my old wipes that had dried up. That'll do. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, jar packaging. I will say thank you, Lisa of Peaches Skincare for putting that perfecting polish in a jar. You do have the pump on it, but I can take the pump off because that stuff was so hard for me to get out because it's so thick in the bottle. I mean, even though you could squeeze it, but when it got down there to the bottom, it was just hard to get out. And I love that polish. I don't use it every day, but you know, when I can feel some texture, you get that stuff out and you just, you know, just massage it for, I don't know, ever how long you can. It just helps everything. So I love that perfecting polish. I love all of her cleansers. Her cleansers are amazing, and I don't mean to get this off. This is not sponsored. It's just something I thought of when I said jar packaging. But thank you, Lisa. If you're watching this video, thank you for putting that in a jar. Thank you. I'm sure she meant it for people like me who are old. Even though our grip is still good, it's just, you know, I do my grip exercises. I will say I do that. That's one of the few things I still do. Now, I did start lifting some weights last week. I will say that. But anyway, y'all don't need to get on with that. This video is probably long enough. I was just trying to think of anything that... Now, I did put up a reel of me driving through the mountains yesterday. The foothill mountains, whatever, they're brushy mountains, what they are, on the way to Taylorsville to the Apple Festival. I took a couple of pictures or short videos of shirts I seen. I might put those up in here. Oh, Lord. Y'all, if y'all could see this traffic right now. I was going to get me some coffee, but no. No way. From coming back from the mountains. And it's not peak. It might be peak up on Beach Mountain. You know, maybe because Banner Elk, they had the Woolly Worm Festival yesterday, and I didn't go because the last time we went, it was wall-to-wall traffic, and I just didn't want to deal with it. The Taylorsville Apple Festival is just the right size. I can go over there, and I mean, it's getting where it's almost, there was too many people there, but anyway, it was nice. Weather was nice, all that. But no, I'm not going to fight that traffic for coffee. I'm just too lazy to get out the blending machine and make my own blended coffee. That's what it amounts to. All right, I'm here at Lowe's Foods, and I'm going in here to get my mom some biscuits. She's got to have some frozen biscuits. And this is the only place in town that has the kind she wants. So you don't want that kind Walmart's got. No, that's not good enough. It's only the ones here at Lowe's Foods. So talk to y'all later. Love you. Back one more time. I forgot to show you my Essie nail polish. I knew there was something in that bag, and when I got in the grocery store, I realized I didn't show them the Essie polish. Okay, this is the Essie polish I bought. This is the fast drying kind. And this color is Left on Shed 354. Now I love a good navy blue. And this one looked like it was right up my alley. Now my nails look pretty bad. But I've been thinking about going and get me a manicure and pedicure. And this would be the color that I would get. Why? Because this is Chase Elliott color. That's why. Anyway, that's what it looks like. I know you can look at my ugly fingernails, but that's what it looks like. 2 coats of that would be just beautiful on a fresh manicured nail. And toenails. And see, I probably already got it on my shirt. I need to wipe it off. It said it dry. It dries pretty quick because it's not coming off, but it was enough that I made it off. Oh well, now it's ugly. Now it's ugly. Oh well. All right. Once again, I'm going to leave again. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. And until I can do something better for you, I'm just going to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Bye.